Okay, so the next one, and this is a little more on the complicated side, so we're going to be mixing two formulas together. Let me kind of show you this from the spreadsheet. If you kind of zoom back to normal here. One of the nice things about the directions, if you zoom in enough, you can actually see the formulas, and then you can just type in what you see. You don't really have to stress too much about it. Let's see, I can go a little bit more. It's like too big. All right, so anyway, so you can see we're going to type in this formula here. Now, let me kind of point something out to you, because we're going to link it a little differently than they have it. This little plus here says we're breaking up two formulas. We're going to look at one, the interest we're making off the $500, and then we're going to look at the interest made by adding the 25 each month. And so there's two different formulas that we're going to look at with that. Okay. Now, the 500 is not that bad. So let me click on here, then equals, and then I want it to link to that 500 times. And Excel's very picky. You have to make sure you always hit times as it's doing things. So times 1 plus 4.05 divided by 12, and we're going to raise that to the 18th power because we're at month 18. So we've done this 18 times. Now I'm going to hit enter, and I'm not going to get it right. But what we've got so far is just from letting the $500 sit in the account, I've made $534.85. Okay, but now I need to go back in and take into account the 25. So I'm going to come up here and go plus, and then 25 times, let's see, 25 times parentheses, because now it's the numerator of that big fraction. I'll open up another one. So 1 plus 4.5 divided by 12. Close that out. And then I want to raise that to the 18 minus 1 power. So let me kind of go back, show you where we're at here. So I've got the double parentheses, the 1 plus the percent. I want to raise that to the 18 minus 1. So that cell minus 1. And then I want to close off that numerator. And I want to divide it by the interest rate divided by the number of times it compounds. And with any luck, we should end up with the same number that we got from the previous step. Okay, so those numbers match. And again, the nice thing is the way I've got it linked up here, I could change that to be any amount that I want, and it will update all the other columns for me. But let me put it right back to where it was. Okay, so that's the third one. The second one. The third one is in a function in Excel. Okay, so the third one is something called future value. Let me go to the directions here. So we're looking at this. And so you could just type it in like you see it here. Let me kind of, Excel's nice in that it sort of prompts you if you know how to read it correctly. So let me click here, and then equals negative FV, and then parentheses. Now as I do that, it actually is going to prompt me for some information at the bottom. So first it's going to ask for the interest rate, so that's our APR. The number of payment periods, well at the moment we're doing this calculation, I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself. We want the APR each month is that 4.5 divided by the number of compounding periods. So in a given month we're making 4.5 divided by 12% of our money back. Then it's asking for the number of payment periods, which for the 18th month means we've made 18 payments so far. And it's going to ask us for the actual payment. So the payment that we've made is $25 a month. And then it wants to know what our balance is. Close that out, hit enter, and ta-da! we get the exact same number. And so the nice thing is, I can come in and I can modify this to be whatever numbers I need it to be, and it will update everything in the spreadsheet. And so then you can answer some questions about this. I'll put that back. Okay. So you're just going to give me this information here. So when you sign up, then I'll have the information that you've picked on that spreadsheet, so you don't have to tell me that. When I check your spreadsheet, I'm just going to look that you had the 3 methods built properly connected. I'm just going to look at how well you can create a spreadsheet. I'm not going to worry about the 36-month balance. I'm sorry, the 36 month is at the bottom, so that's just how much you made off the interest and the total. So that you just will be in your spreadsheet. So all of this information will just be listed in your spreadsheet for me to check over. And then there's 5 questions that I want you to sort of answer. A lot of these are very open-ended. Just what did you get out of this? How do you think you could use this outside in this class? That sort of thing. So, and then these 5 questions, you're gonna, when you upload the spreadsheet, you're gonna add that to the comments part of the upload. If you forget that, you can always email me your answers, and I'll still give you credit for that. So if you have any questions, please email me, and good luck.